ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we're actually going to be casting yet another game. This is from the DE3 Agents versus ZOMG, and I'm joined in the virtual studio with Samuel from Agents. Sam, go ahead.
Right by the beach.
And I got Pallidice actually from ZOMG. What's up, Pallidice?
Hi, what's going on?
All right, so yeah, this is Capture the Flag, and it's what's the name of this map? I always forget. To Kill a Mockingbird. Okay. And this is the one where it's got a one team's got a fortress and one team's got a town.
Which is completely unfair straight off the bat, by the way.
For CTF, yes, I agree.
So when you noticed that you had the town, were you guys kind of disappointed a little bit, Pallidice?
Our team didn't really say much, but then again, I mean, Genghis for the most part didn't strat a single map as far as I know.
Interesting, yeah. So, and you guys were pretty much. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that you guys had lost by lost the match by the time you made it to this game. I think this was like game 4 out of 5. I think.
I don't remember that. I mean,
I think it's 3.
Could be 3. Yeah, I don't know. If you know,
I don't even remember what the final score of this was.
I think it was well, Agents went ahead and beat ZOMG, but this is probably the closest game of the bunch. And so you, let's see, when talking to you, you said that this was you circling the pus, Sam, on the overhead.
Yeah, near. I think something like that.
Looks like
I think I was circling it as well for my team, and it's funny because it's like fucking double circles everywhere.
Yeah.
So you guys are on the ball. You guys are probably the 2 players that know what you're doing out of everybody on the...
Wait, what time are you guys at right now? 37, 36, 35? Is that what you're at, or am I even close?
Yeah. I'm at 31, 30, 29,
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm at. Okay, good.
Yeah, we should be synced up. All right, so...
I mean, within a second, is it going to make a difference?
Not really. So...
No, because I fucked up in the beginning, but anyway.
Whatever. So you guys are have similar trades, right? Like, what do you have anything different going on with your trades? I think it's pretty close, right? 4
for
dwarves.
2 different.
You guys have 5, so yeah, you guys have an extra dwarf. And when I say you guys, I mean Agents.
But
and 5
yeah,
whites.
it's pretty much the exact same.
Looks
No
pretty
UT
similar.
is not bad on this. Besides whites.
What's that? No unit trading?
Yeah, it's not bad, really.
So the default's actually okay.
Yeah,
Now,
pretty good. I mean, maybe there's not enough whites, but that's about it.
did you guys strat at all? Because I know Pallidice was saying that Genghis didn't, and I'm curious if you guys had any kind of idea what you were getting into. Not really?
I mean, somewhat, but I feel like this was sort of like, yeah, we do like a basic strat, like, okay, this is our group's units, this is where we want to go, but it's all really adaptable, stuff like that.
So it's capture the flag, and so that I guess that means that everyone's going to be fanning out across the map and trying to scout while trying to, you know, figure something out in terms of reaching the enemy flag. Do you guys just do that based on instinct? Yep.
Yeah, definitely. At least me and Pallidice are going for the same plus right here. Pretty epic showdown. And then Pallidice turns away like a biatch.
I knew I wasn't going to make it in time, otherwise I would have kept going. That motherfucker, I would have beat you probably, but Genghis didn't give me my units until after the game started.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's all Genghis's fault, huh? I see. Already blaming the captain. Real classy,
so at this point,
Pallidice.
you see Kermisi super isolated, trying to push Kruniak, which was dumb.
Yeah? They basically pussed each other's goals. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's a terrible position for Kermisi.
I know, and I was trying to orchestrate a rush on him. I was saying, Cryptos push, Cryptos push, Cryptos push. Sitting his dwarf there,
True.
and then you came to the rescue, Pallidice, and I fucked up.
I probably died here trying to save his ass too.
Yeah, it looks like.
I
mean,
remember
we-
this
we-
shit. You
we
fucking
both
like
died.
you flame arrowed me like fucking hardcore. All my warriors, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly.
Yeah, here's a shitty pus by me.
So are you trying to draw the? Oh, yeah, that wasn't very good.
No.
But you have
Very
the
bad.
you have the advantage in terms of melee.
Yeah, but then he's got archers right there, so. And here's Pallidice pus, which was good. Got
Yep.
3 of my.
Not
You
bad.
see, I stood on all the fire, which I didn't realize was gonna hurt that bad, and it killed like all my warriors.
No, that's what killed all your
Plus
warriors.
The
That
dwarf bot.
shot. Yeah. Mike gonna run
So
in.
you guys are already at a 2% advantage now, which is not much, but still. Damn it.
Oh,
We got. So you guys have nothing
Oh.
scouted west for the most part.
yeah. There's hardly anything in the west. Surprisingly enough. I wonder why that is. I mean, here's Paris
You
with a
got
bunch of
standoff
doors.
up north.
Yeah, in the east. The east looks like, it looks like east running to mid. Looks like where the lines are drawn.
And now's what I was calling out. To push northeast. WWO needs to go.
Yeah, where is he anyway?
PK. Who knows what PK does this match? WWO is
He's
he's
mid.
mid right now.
All right. Yeah, here comes Paris. Oh, never mind. He's gonna back out. I thought he was gonna try to make a move on the defense, try to snipe the dwarf or something, but he's gonna run back out.
So you guys retreat north and then pull back in, and then somebody's getting isolated up there. They're fucking gonna get killed.
Yeah, it's hardwired and Homer. PK just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, he's getting left behind, and he has like kind of slowish units too. Like he's gonna get left in the dust.
So at this point, if Limp had pushed immediately, just kind of dodging arrows, like retreats from a fire shot. I don't know why he did that. While meanwhile, me and WWO are on like full force. Now he pushes.
Yeah, Limp has a pretty nice kind of a rush force, or push force at the very least.
He's got 2 pus. There's a pus by hardwired that goes dud. That would have been huge.
Oh,
Killed
man.
my dwarf for sure.
Yeah.
And those fire arrows don't do much at all, if anything. Although he does get one of those, one of the Kryptos's archers.
Oh, how did that dwarf not get pus right there?
Yeah, Highwired got really lucky. I don't know. I was looking at that too. I'm not really sure what happened with that.
Dude, I thought an archer hit it the last second. You
And
didn't
then
throw as far as you're supposed
he didn't get pussed again right there.
Yeah. Instead, those
Limp's got
warriors-
one more. But oh, I used it on those warriors. So.
Oh, interesting. I guess that. I don't know. That's. Do you think that was worth it? Oh,
I
another
mean,
dud. Homer with the
When
dud
you have
bus.
4 warriors, what do you think about it? Like point wise, 3 or 4 warriors definitely worth it.
And you guys picked up the.
Cryptos could have had that good dwarf shot.
Yeah. His dwarf is
WWO
sticking
just
out.
got annihilated.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
me.
That
It just,
drop ball.
It looks like Limp is retreating. He's gonna let Wayward One try to do what he can, but Waverborn's gonna take some damage in the back. And now it's just like, it looks like an archer battle here between Kruniak, Kramisi.
Lim should have just committed to that rush, but he didn't.
He's fallen back. Maybe he wants to clean up the archers. I'm not really sure.
That huge rock in the way poses a huge threat, so I think he should have just committed.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if he had done so, I think Highwired would have been cleaned up. And Highwired's like, he's judging from the numbers he's been posting, he's like ZOMG's heavy hitter. Maybe not heavy hitter, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, he usually pulls his own weight pretty well.
And here he comes. He's gonna bring that dwarf up and try to snipe Kruniak.
Kramisi could have a huge shot right here on all of those warriors,
Yep.
but kind of clumps it up, doesn't execute.
He's stuck behind all these
Kramisi
archers.
should have given some of his stuff away, I think, maybe. Hard to say, but like redivided some of his units to Homer or somebody.
It's super close, but remember PK has a bunch of stuff that's just out of the fight. He was stuck mid. I guess he was cleaning up somebody's thrall or something.
Yeah, that was Homer.
Yeah, so PK was killing Homer, but it was all just, you know, I think Agents could have used his presence. Could have used some of those archers anyway. Bunch of red archers here.
So here's Limp blowing up Ace, which was a failed goals left.
Yeah, he's gonna take out the pus lying on the ground because your team went for the free pus lying around instead of taking pus back home. And I was about to comment that Agents looks like is retreating back home.
Full retreat.
Kruniak going.
And I have all of 2 warriors. Meanwhile, PK is kind of chilling himself.
Yeah, PK's basically by himself. I guess he's gonna try to do the counter push.
At this point, when you see like, well, I guess PK is still on offense, but Homer could have sent some more throw for sure. But it looks like Mike retreats to kill him. I'm gonna try to pay attention to what happens to PK, because in all God honesty, he should have won.
There's not a lot there, which is interesting. There's a couple of thrall like.
I think maybe Genghis's dwarf probably does work on him.
Yeah, if they can kill those archers, then he might be in trouble.
Paris just tries to puss, high wired but fails.
Nice. Yeah, he threw that pus from up top, I think.
Yep.
On top of the ramps, which was a great
that
idea.
Was a dud pus too there.
Yeah, great idea, but Kramisi picks it up.
PK just shot.
I mean, I think a lot of the dud pusses, I wouldn't say they like determine the game, but they definitely have a huge sway in what happens during the battles that go on at that time.
Oh yeah, no, that can swing the momentum, most definitely.
PK is just getting microed by 2 players.
Oh yeah. Two players with dwarves. And I didn't even see what happened.
No, it's just his.
Oh no, there's his dwarf.
Where are you guys looking? Near our base or somewhere else?
Near your base. Holy moly.
You're. But as
Highwire survives somehow. though you have the dwarf on the ramp, which is pretty OP, guarding those entry
Yeah.
points.
Here's a huge push they could have killed my dwarf with. But basically,
Yeah. His goal was just too low on health, I think.
yeah, he could have ran.
Them having towers is not. I don't think is fair at all. That's fucking
Yeah, no,
bullshit.
it's totally not on CTF. I agree with you.
So at this point, I think if Homer sent some thrall, that would help a lot
Got
with the push.
hardwire his dwarf.
Yeah,
So that was big.
I didn't see exactly how that happened because I was looking at Homer. But yeah.
Oh, it's cool. It was just like a dwarf battle in the hallway, more or less.
And it looks like you got a couple archers, different directions, trying to shoot at you.
Yeah, I got the World War II skills.
Yeah, that fucking like dodge.
So Kermesi's gonna try to hold, but he's gonna lose at least
It's
one.
his dwarf kill.
Oh, dude, he ran his dwarf into the thrall. Cryptos from behind. Oh, but Kermesi does snipe your dwarf at the last second. He is going to be running around. But Professional Killer does have a couple of warriors. That's probably going to finish up Kermesi here.
Limp just stays best game of the year right here.
14 to 11% at this point. It's pretty close. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think Homer has a lot of thrall on defense. Maybe if he had
Limp
sent,
just stays there. He
sent
fucked
some
up by not pussing the dwarf east, and I agree.
What did he save his pus or what? I didn't quite see what happened to his pus.
Remember when he pussed those 4 warriors?
Oh yeah,
or
yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah. Absolutely, you're absolutely right.
Well,
I do remember that.
If you read the chat at the time, he even called it out, saying I pussed too many warriors. I think he kept pussing the warriors instead of the dwarves or something like that.
Yeah.
He called it out.
He had 2 pus
Yeah, when you
games.
have mostly melee, you gotta go for the dwarves first for sure. I mean, if you have archers, it's another thing, but
Highwire going to be taken out by Professional Killer's warrior. But looks like Mike and Pallidice has a couple of archers en route to the flag there, and Genghis has a dwarf. Yeah, he has a dwarf. What's going on? Professional Killer with a warrior heading back, but other than that, there's just a bunch of thrall. Looks like Agents just has thrall, and they might do their best. There's less than a minute remaining, so they're gonna try to use their thrall as a wall, like an actual physical wall here, to keep ZOMG
Man,
from pushing in.
I can't believe it. Like, if I had went one way instead of the other first, it might have made a difference. But I couldn't decide if I should go through the front entrance or the side entrance immediately.
yeah, it would have made a difference.
Here we go. There's 15 seconds left. Oh my word! Did you see
I'm so
that?
disappointed in myself sometimes. That's so terrible. If I had
Yeah,
left
blows
earlier, I
himself up.
probably would have been able to contest.
If Homer had sent his thrall when it was
Yeah.
when he saw full retreat, it would have made a huge difference too.
Yeah, because if you look on,
I mean, I had two warriors on offense.
if you look on Homer's ZOMG's flag, they have a ton of thrall, like 10 thrall or so. 9 thrall.
Yeah.
And they could
Definitely
have
could've helped.
they could have split those up, even if they had just sent like 2 or 3 extra thrall with that force, their offensive force, that could have made a big difference.
True, but then again, they did scout west pretty much at all, so they didn't know if something else was coming.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to make that call.
I thought Genghis had a ghoul over there, but I mean, you guys had 2 over there, and if you had something hidden or anything like that, I mean, yeah, we didn't scout it very well.
That would have made a difference for sure.
But if you're just looking at the percentages, you can pretty much tell that there's not a whole lot remaining. But I mean, this was earlier, so it's kind of hard to make that call, because you have to be able to deduce what the other team has. based on
Yeah,
what
the
your
last thing
vision
you
is.
want is to give them a win rather than a tie, of course, right?
Yep, absolutely. So kind of playing a little bit conservative. And yeah, I mean, the thing is though, if this warrior wasn't here, you know, if Professional Killer's warrior was gone, you guys could have taken this flag. Like if you had extra time, of course. You know, because archers can just kite Thrall all day long.
Yeah, definitely.
Timing is key, man. That's what half the game of Myth is about, man. It's all time. The
A
time.
boot.
A boot?
Yeah.
I don't think he said a boot. Say about.
He totally did.
Whatever.
I don't know.
No, you're right. Because you know the timing is very important, especially with the amount of time and the game type.
Like Sam said, like if you guys can time, like coordinate your rushes or your when people push and when people retreat, if that's timed, the better that's timed, the more chances you have of winning. Like if, like he said before, if Limp was pushing at a specific time, that would have made a huge difference.
Yeah, totally. And being
Stuff
kept
like
to it,
that.
I'm actually curious why Genghis's dwarf hadn't dropped satchels pretty much all game. I'm assuming those are his satchels. Just where he had basically killed himself. I think maybe if Genghis hadn't killed himself.
It was probably a time issue.
No, yeah. Even if Genghis had destroyed pretty much all the melee that's rushing those archers, I think it still would have been a tie because just nobody to contest in time. Just wouldn't have been a way.
My archer, I swear, if I had just gone straight to the right, or to the east wall instead of trying to go mid first and then deciding it was a better idea to go around, I probably would have been able to contest.
Looking from the numbers, yeah.
Not saying they couldn't push me off the flag. They've got 2 Thrall on the flag. I mean,
but
all they would need is a push off or whatever. But
yeah,
I probably could have at least contested.
I think it's like every 5 seconds, right? So if you're contesting every 5 seconds, you could stay in the game. But that's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
Maybe with something faster like a goal. Yeah, what was I? Oh yeah, it looks like Highwired actually did pretty well this game. 49 damage I think is going to be the most.
Yeah, he's usually pretty good on the stats factor, which is pretty key.
Interesting, yeah. And that I think that was mostly like his dwarf, right? Most of that damage probably came from that. Which had Limp sniped it,
yeah,
this game could have gone a lot differently.
definitely.
Just goes to
It was
show
a good
the
game,
importance.
though, in any case.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty tight game at the end, and we'll see if these see what happens here once I hit enter. But anyway, thanks for joining me, you guys. It's gonna wrap it up here for this game, and hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. And we'll see.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll
Take it
see.
easy.
Exactly, and we'll see you guys in the next match. Oh, nice.
I was so nervous.